Earlier this month, the U.S. Department of Education paused over $6 billion in grant funding. They say it was to review where the money was going to make sure it aligned with their priorities. Today, it was announced that money will soon be released to states as planned. Alabama is expecting to see tens of millions of dollars that'll benefit school districts. WVTM 13's Jarvis Robertson live and local in Birmingham after reaching out to state and local school leaders about how this money will help. Jarvis.
Yeah, Guy, Alabama is set to receive $68 million of that grant funding. Now, when the Department of Education initially let schools know or let states know that the grant money would be paused for review, that sent a lot of shockwaves and some concerns, especially through schools right here in central Alabama. State Superintendent Dr. Eric Mackey, he did encourage local school leaders to take a closer look at their budgets. As of right now, we are about 2 weeks out from school starting, and tonight there's a little bit more reassurance. A moment of relief for Alabama schools, the $68 million in federal grant money that was paused by the U.S. Department of Education has been lifted. Richard Franklin, president of the Birmingham American Federation of Teachers, says this money was always important to Alabama schools' needs.
It's the backbone of all of our schools.
That $68 million was supposed to be released on July 1st to Alabama. Franklin believes that pause sparked major concerns across the state.
It slowed down a lot of progress, and especially with our hiring within our local school districts in Alabama.
I reached out to State Superintendent Dr. Eric Mackey for comment. In a statement, he says he's ecstatic about the news as we get closer to the start of a new school year. He calls it a win for red, blue, and purple states who worked arm in arm on this common issue that's important to us all. In Alabama, the grant money will benefit 4 specific areas: migrant education, effective instruction, English language acquisition, and student support and academic enrichment. One specific school system that will benefit from the money is Gadsden City Schools. Janie Browning is the 21st Century Program Director for the district. They focus on after-school programs.
We have about 1,200 students in after school here in Gadsden City every day.
She says for many students, those programs are a safe haven.
It provides resources for our students, additional academic support, STEM activities, snacks. You know, if you looked around my office right now, you would see posters that kids made where they wrote what they love about after school.
Gadsden Schools were working on a contingency plan to reach out to more local partners and other avenues to secure money if the Trump administration did not release the funds. Without the federal grant, Browning says students' grades could have slipped.
Gadsden City Schools is a B school, which is something that we were pre-COVID, and then we had a dip, and then we came back to a B.
The Birmingham AFT president believes all school districts should tap into their networks around them for funding resources just to strengthen their budgets, but says all funding sources, even on the federal level, should not be taken away at any time.
Regardless of their zip code, regardless of their background, they deserve every opportunity.
Now, states were notified at the end of June that the grant funding was going to be paused for review. The money should have been released again on July 1st. Tonight, we know that the money will now be released the week of July 28th. That is next week. Reporting live in Birmingham tonight, I'm Jarvis Robertson, WVTM 13.
Jarvis, thanks.